Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Here I review the best and the latest software tools for your online business. Today I have a very special product to share with you. It's called Chatwith, and it's a powerful and easy to use chatbot platform that lets you create engaging conversations with your customers, leads and visitors. Chatwith is not just another chatbot tool, it's a game changer because it allows you to design your own chatbot flows using a simple drag and drop interface without any coding or technical skills. You can customize every aspect of your chatbot, from the appearance, the personality, the tone, the language and the logic. You can also integrate your chatbot with your favorite tools such as email marketing, CRM, analytics and more. But that's not all. Chatwith also has some amazing features that make it stand out from the crowd. For example, you can use Chatwith to create interactive quizzes, surveys, polls and games for your chatbot. You can also use Chatwith to generate leads, collect feedback, provide support and increase conversions. Chatwith is the ultimate chatbot solution for any online business. But don't just take my word for it. Click the link in the description below and try it out for yourself. Chatwith is currently available on AppSumo as a lifetime deal. You can get access to Chatwith for a one-time payment of only $59 instead of the regular monthly fees. That's a huge saving. Also, they provide 60-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like Chatwith within 60 days, you can return it back. Also, they have 3 licensed tiers. First one is $59, second one is $119 and this one is tier 3. It will cost you $279. You can go with any of this tier as per your requirements. So now I will give you the full demo of Chatwith. I will explain each and every option, so just watch the full video if you are interested. So this is the dashboard, and the dashboard displays various metrics and charts that help you understand your chatbot's performance and activity. The first metric you can see on the dashboard is the number of conversations your chatbot had this month. This shows you how many times your chatbot interacted with your website visitors, customers or leads. The second metric you can see on the dashboard is the total number of actions your chatbot used. This shows you how many blocks your chatbot executed in your chatbot flow. Blocks are the building blocks of your chatbot, such as text, image, video, audio, button, input, quiz, survey, poll, game and more. You can also see the total number of sources your chatbot used for training. Sources are the text sources that you provided to Chatwith to train your chatbot, such as website, videos, files or plain text. The third metric you can see on the dashboard is the number of conversations your chatbot had in the last 7 days. This shows you the daily trend of your chatbot's activity. You can see how many conversations your chatbot had on each day of the week from Wednesday to Thursday. You can also see the total number of messages your chatbot sent and received in the last 7 days. Next, we have conversations. Click on it. Here you will see a list of conversations that your chatbot had with your users, as well as the date, time and duration of each conversation. The conversion feature is a useful tool that helps you review and manage your chatbot's interactions with your users. Next, we have this appearance. So let's click on it. Here you will see a list of options that you can change to make your chatbot look the way you want. You can see the preview on the right side, that how your chatbot will look on your website. The first option you can change is the chatbot name. This is the name that will be displayed in the header of the chatbot window. You can enter any name you want for your chatbot, such as AI assistant, chatbot or your brand name. The second option you can change is the placeholder text. This is the text that will be displayed inside of the message input field, where the user can type their message to your chatbot. You can enter any text you want for the placeholder, such as typing something, ask me anything or how can I help you. Okay. The third option you can change is the welcome message. This is the first message that will be shown in the chat, welcoming the user to your chatbot. You can enter any message you want for the welcome message, such as hi, how can I help you, welcome to Chatwith, or hello, I am your chatbot. Okay. The fourth option you can change is the bubble text. This is the text that will be shown in the bubble above the launcher button, which is the button that the user can click to open the chatbot window. Chatbots with a bubble are more likely to be clicked as they attract the user's attention and curiosity. Okay. You can enter any text you want for the bubble, such as chat with me, need help or click here. You can also leave this field empty to not show the bubble. The fifth option you can change is the accent color. This is the color that will be used as a highlight for buttons, links, and other active elements in your chatbot. You can choose any color you want for the accent color, either by using the color picker or by entering the hex code for the color. The sixth option you can change is the theme. This is the overall theme of the chatbot window, either light or dark. You can choose the theme that best suits your website or brand or your personal preference. The light theme has a white background and black text, while the dark theme has a black background and white text. The seventh option you can change is the chatbot avatar. This is an optional feature that allows you to choose an image that will be displayed on top of the chat window representing your chatbot. You can choose any image you want for the chatbot avatar either by dragging and dropping a file or by clicking on the choose file button. The image should be in JPG, PNG or GIF format and have a square aspect ratio. The next option you can change is the button icon. This is another optional feature that allows you to choose an image that will replace the default icon on the button launching the chat widget. You can choose any image you want for the button icon either by dragging and dropping a file or by clicking on the choose file button. The image should be in JPG, PNG or GIF format and have a square aspect ratio. Okay. The ninth option you can change is the button alignment. This is the position of the chat pop-up and icon on the screen, either bottom right, bottom left. You can choose the alignment that best fits your website layout and design. The 10th option you can change is the show branding. This is a feature that shows the Powered by Chatwith label at the bottom of the chart window. You can choose to show or hide the branding depending on your preference. Once you are done with customizing the appearance of your chatbot, you can save your changes by clicking on the Save Changes button at the bottom. Your chatbot will now have the appearance that you have chosen. That's it, you have just customized the appearance of your chatbot with Chatwith. Now our next option is Settings. Just click on it. Here you will see three sub-tabs: General, White Label and Danger Zone. In this video, we will focus on the General sub-tab. Here you will find AI-specific configuration and settings related to your chatbot behavior. The first setting you can change is the System Prompt. This is the base prompt that provides context to the AI model. Use it to describe what your chatbot can do and how it can help the user. For example, you can write, "You are Assistant AI, and your task is to use your knowledge and skills to help website visitors with their queries." This will help the AI model to generate relevant and helpful resources for your chatbot. The second setting you can change is the model. This is the AI engine that powers your chatbot. Chatwith offers three options: GPT 3.5, GPT-4 and GPT-4 Turbo. GPT 3.5 is the best for most cases and it provides a good balance between quality and cost. GPT-4 is the smartest but also the most expensive. GPT-4 Turbo is a great balance between 3.5 and 4 but has a rate limits while in preview. You can choose the model that best suits your needs and budget. The third setting you can change is the OpenAI API key. This is an optional feature that allows you to provide your own OpenAI API key. For example, if you need more monthly GPT-4 messages or because of your company policies, you can get your own OpenAI API key from the OpenAI website. If you don't have or need an OpenAI API key, you can leave this field blank. The fourth setting you can change is the message suggestions. This is a feature that allows you to display fast message suggestions to the user above the message input field. This can help you guide the user and encourage them to interact with your chatbot. You can add as many message suggestions as you want by clicking on the Add Message Suggestion button. You can enter the label shown to the user and the message sent to the AI. For example, you can write, "Ask me about our products" as the label and "What are your products" as the message. The fifth setting you can change is the chatbot ID. This is an unique identifier that can be used with the API or as a reference in support cases related to your chatbot. You can copy and paste this ID if you need to use it for any purpose. You cannot change this ID as it is generated automatically by Chatwith. Once you are done with changing the chatbot settings, you can save your changes by clicking on the Save Changes button. Your chatbot will now have the behavior and configuration that you have chosen. That's it, you have just accessed and customized the chatbot settings feature with Chatwith. Next, we have this action. Just click on it. Here you will see a list of integrations that you can use to enhance your chatbot's functionality and capabilities. You can choose from 5 options. webhooks, Shopify, WooCommerce, API, and Zapier. The first option is webhooks. Webhooks are a way to send and receive data between your chatbot and any service that exposes webhooks. For example, you can use webhooks to make your chatbot trigger actions on active pages, make.com, Publi, and more. To use webhooks, you need to install the webhooks integration by clicking on the install button. You will then be able to configure the webhook settings such as the URL, the method, the headers, the body, and the response. The second option is Shopify. Shopify is a popular e-commerce platform that allows you to create and manage your online store. You can use Shopify to make your chatbot interact with your Shopify store. For example, you can use Shopify to let your customers access their order information and your product inventory in a conversational way. To use Shopify, you need to install the Shopify integration by clicking on the install button. You will then be able to connect your Shopify account and select your store. The third option is WooCommerce. WooCommerce is another popular e-commerce platform that allows you to create and manage your online store using WordPress. You can use WooCommerce to make your chatbot interact with your WooCommerce store. For example, you can use WooCommerce to let your customers access their order information and your product inventory in a conversational way. To use WooCommerce, you need to install the WooCommerce integration by clicking on the install button. You will then be able to connect your WooCommerce account and select your store. The fourth option is API. API stands for Application Programming Interface, which is a way to communicate and exchange data between different applications. You can use API to make your chatbot interact with any API, either your own or external. For example, you can use API to make your chatbot access data from Google Maps, weather, or Wikipedia. To use API, you need to install the API integration by clicking on the install button. You will then be able to configure the API settings such as the OpenAI specification and the basic configuration details. The fifth option is Zapier. Zapier is a platform that allows you to connect and automate workflows between different apps and services. You can use Zapier to make your chatbot interact with one or more of the 6,000 plus services supported by Zapier. For example, you can use Zapier to make your chatbot send an email, create a spreadsheet, or update a CRM. To use Zapier, you need to install the Zapier integration by clicking on the install button. You will then be able to create your Zaps, which are the workflows that connect your chatbot with other apps and services. That's it. You have just learned how to use the action feature to configure your chatbot to interact with APIs, hot data sources, and other services. Next, we have knowledge. So just click on it. This option allows you to provide various types of text sources that Chatwith will scan and use to train your chatbot. The more training data you provide, the better your chatbot will perform. You can add up to 500,000 characters of training data for your chatbot. Here you will see a list of sources that you have added for your chatbot, as well as the status and the last trained date of each source. You can also see the total number of characters used and the limit of 500,000 characters. Okay, if you need more characters, you can upgrade your plan as I showed you on the AppSumo. Okay, to add a new source for your chatbot, you need to click on the Add Knowledge Source button on the top right corner. You will be taken to this page. Here you can choose the type of source you want to add. You can choose from 4 options: website, YouTube, file, or free text. The first option is website. This allows you to enter a website URL or a sitemap URL that Chatwith will scan and extract the text content from. This is useful if you want your chatbot to use the information from your own website or a relevant website for your niche. The second option is YouTube. This allows you to enter a YouTube video URL that Chatwith will transcribe and use the text content from. This is useful if you want your chatbot to use the information from a video that explains your product, service, or topic. The third option is file. This allows you to upload a file from your device that Chatwith will read and use the text content from. Chatwith supports different formats such as PDF, docs, TXT, CSV, and JSON. Okay, this is useful if you want your chatbot to use the information from a document, a spreadsheet, or a data file. The fourth option is free text. This allows you to enter plain text that Chatwith will use as it is. This is useful if you want to provide some specific information or instructions for your chatbot that are not available in any other source. Once you have chosen the type of source and entered the URL, the file, or the text, you need to click on the Add to Training Data button. Chatwith will then process the source and add it to your chatbot's knowledge base. You will see the source added to the list of sources with the status of training. This means that Chatwith is training your chatbot using the source. This may take a few seconds or a few minutes depending on the number and density of the sources you selected. Once the training is done, you will see the status changed to trained and the date and time of the last training. That's it. You have just learned how to use the knowledge feature to provide the sources of information that your chatbot can use to answer questions. Next, we have install chatbot option. Let's click on it. Here you will see three options: JavaScript, iframe and link. The first option is JavaScript. This allows you to install your chatbot as a widget by copying and pasting the code snippet into the head section of your website. This will display your chatbot as a floating icon on the bottom right corner of your website, which the user can click to open the chat window. You can use this option if you want to have a consistent and seamless chatbot experience across your website. The second option is iframe. This allows you to install your chatbot as an iframe by copying and pasting the code snippet where you want the chatbot to be displayed on your website. This will display your chatbot as a fixed element on your website which the user can interact with directly. You can use this option if you want to have more control over the size and position of your chatbot on your website. The third option is link. This allows you to install your chatbot as a link by copying and pasting the URL where you want the chatbot to be accessed from. This will open your chatbot in a new tab or window which the user can switch to and from. You can use this option if you want to have a separate and independent chatbot experience for your website. You can also choose to use a custom domain for your chatbot instead of the default chatwith.tools domain. This will make your chatbot look more professional and trustworthy and match your website or brand. To use a custom domain, you need to click on the custom domain button and follow the instructions to set up your domain name and DNS record. Once you have installed your chatbot on your website, you can check the installation status on the Chatwith app. You will see a green check mark if the chatbot is installed correctly, or a red cross mark if there is an error or issue. Okay, you can also test your chatbot on your website to make sure it works as expected. If you need more help or guidance on how to install your chatbot on your website, you can check the guides in the Chatwith Help Center. Here you can find detailed instructions on how to install your chatbot in popular frameworks such as Webflow, Wix, Farmer, WordPress and Shopify. That's it. You have just learned how to install your chatbot on your website using different methods and options. Next, we have refinements. So click on it. Here you will see a list of refinements that you have added for your chatbot, as well as the questions and answer for each refinement. Basically, refinements are a way to provide specific and accurate answer or context to common or frequently asked questions that your chatbot may encounter. For example, if your chatbot is about a product or a service, you may want to provide refinements for questions such as how much does it cost, how can I contact you, or what are the benefits of using it. To add a new refinements for your chatbot, you need to click on the Add Refinements button on the top right corner. You will be taken to this page. Here you can enter the question and the answer for the refinements. You can enter any question and answer that you want for the refinement as long as they are relevant and helpful for your chatbot's purpose and audience. For example, if your chatbot is about a product called Chatwith, okay, you may want to add a refinement for the question, what is Chatwith? And the answer, Chatwith is a chatbot platform that lets you create engaging and interacting chatbots for your website without any coding or technical skills. Once you have entered the question and the answer for the refinement, you need to click on the Save button. Chatwith will then process the refinement and add it to your chatbot's knowledge base. You will see the refinement added to the list of refinements with the question and the answer displayed. You can add as many refinements as you want for your chatbot by repeating the same process. You can also edit or delete any refinements that you have added by clicking on the Edit or Delete buttons next to your each refinements. Refinements are a useful feature that helps you improve your chatbot's response by providing fine-tuned answer or context to common questions. You can use refinements to make your chatbot more informative, accurate, and helpful for your users. That's it. You have just learned how to use the refinements feature to improve your chatbot response by providing fine-tuned answer or context to common questions. Next, click on this preview. Here you will see a simulated chat window. Here you can interact with your chatbot as if you were a user on your website. You can type your message, click on buttons, and see how your chatbot responds. The preview feature is a helpful tool that helps you test and preview your chatbot before publishing it to your website. Now click on account. Here you will see 3 sub-tabs: usage, your plan, and your account. The first sub-tab is usage. This shows you the breakdown of your uses according to your current plan. You can see how many messages, chatbots, and characters you have used and how many you have left. You can also see a warning message if your messages and training are limited. The second sub-tab is your plan. This shows you your current plan and allows you to manage your subscription. You can see the name of your plan, the features and benefits of your plan, and the price of your plan. The third sub-tab is your account. This shows you your account details such as your email address and your API key. You can log out of your account by clicking on the logout button. You can also access your API key, which allows you to integrate your Chatwith account with other services such as Jaipur or Slack. That's it. You have just learned how to use the account feature to update your account settings, check your plan details, and view your usage statistics. If you want to get Chatwith for this amazing price, check out the link in the description box below. You will be taken to AppSumo. Here you can claim your lifetime deal. So go ahead and click the link now and start creating awesome chatbots with Chatwith. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more software reviews. Also let me know in the comments what you think of Chatwith and if you have any questions or suggestions. So thanks for watching.